I truly have something extremely exciting for you guys. And no, it's not SM2 this time. However, I do want to cover SM2 whenever I get a chance. Here we go. So let's go ahead and start off with what this is. H1-Mod, again, is essentially a Modern Warfare Remastered mod that is coming to PC, but I do want to let you guys know one thing before we kind of go into all the details. As of right now, it is not exactly playable for a mass audience. It is not ready yet, and they still have some bugs and quirks that they have to figure out, plus some design decisions that they have to make. I got a chance to speak with the developers of H1-Mod, and they had an amazing input on everything that I asked, and so I'm here to provide that information for you today. So as I said before, it is not playable by the mass. However, if you know how to compile stuff and do things yourself, then you may be able to go ahead and compile the mod to actually work with Modern Warfare Remastered. However, again, right now, I don't want to get everyone's hopes up. It is probably coming here soon, but I will say that it is not available for download just yet. I will, of course, come out with a video whenever it is available for the masses, so make sure you keep subscribed, and again, like this video so it shares it with everybody else, because it allows you to be able to understand and get the information as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and start off with the details of H1-Mod. What are they bringing to the table, and where are they going to change? The first one is quality of life changes. Now, what does that mean to you, and why should you care? Well, if you don't remember, when Modern Warfare Remastered came out on PC, it was literally just a direct console port from Xbox and PlayStation. So, of course, they had matchmaking. They didn't have a dedicated server browser. Well, H1-Mod has confirmed that they are going to have dedicated servers. There's going to be a server browser, everything in between. So expect that when you get into the main menu for the first time. Honestly, I think that's a great decision. Matchmaking is cool. Don't get me wrong, but you know, for as small as this community may be or may not be, then it's good to have a dedicated server browser so you can pick and choose which servers you want to play on. So going back to some dedicated servers, there is going to be ranked multiplayer, none of this private match stuff. Ranked multiplayer just means that essentially you can level up your weapons, unlock stuff as you wish. And I know it's on everybody's mind. What about an unlock all? That seems to be a huge thing for clients these days, because people don't want to work to actually get their ranks anymore. They just want to unlock everything so they can experience everything. And I completely get that, right? I get that you don't want to work for everything and start all over again. I wouldn't want to do that either. I think that's okay. You know, I don't think that's bad. So let's go ahead and answer that question. Yes, there is essentially an unlock all, but this unlock all goes a little differently. Just kind of like how SM2 is going to do, and some of these other clients have done in the past, you can actually, in the GUI, in the menu, you could choose what rank you want. You could choose which level in that, well, you could choose which prestige you want, first of all, and then you could choose which rank you want. And then you can also choose to unlock everything, unlock only certain things. It's really cool how they've really designed it out. So again, confirmation that basically an unlock all is coming to Modern Warfare Remastered, or H1-Mod as we like to call it here. So let's talk about some of the more technical stuff. Now, some of this is going to go over some of y'all's heads. Some of you guys are going to know it, but I will let you guys know now that there may not be GSC support. This is kind of based on the S1X architecture, at least from X Labs, and they were able to achieve this on some of the work that was done on S1X. So as of right now, GSC support is looking kind of hit or miss. So that means for you guys that mod support may be kind of limited. So they're gonna try to look for ways to make game mods and things like that for H1-Mod. But as of right now, as you're looking at the gameplay here in the background, at least, gun game is available, so you could at least do that. That was not in the regular game. Gun game in this kind of way, at least, it was not done in the regular game. But hopefully they'll figure out something in the end, and hopefully I'll have some more information for you whenever it comes. So great news, there's possibly going to be a login system at launch. So this was something that was discussed internally in their team whenever I had the interview with them. They are kind of hit or miss on it to see if they're going to have a login system. As of right now, when you just launch the game, it just takes your computer name and puts it as your username, kind of like how X Labs did back in the day. And they still kind of do it now, where you have to change your name essentially. So hopefully there's going to be a login system at launch. We will see. They currently right now have about 3 or 4 developers working on this project. Some of them have been known in the community. Some of them are brand new people that are just coming in. So This group is not very well known, so you guys may have not known about it. So again, 3 or 4 people that are kind of in and out working on this mod. Hopefully it's going to be successful for them. Well, guys, that about wraps it up for the information that I do have at the moment. You know, honestly, we have come such a long way, right? We have seen so many different clients come out throughout the years, and what's stopping them from doing anything else, right? Of course, the games as they were made a little harder and harder to reverse engineer and do some of this code base and stuff like that. The developers intentionally made it harder to do this kind of stuff, so that way, you know, Ultra IWNet and Fort Delta 1, and then moving on into now X Labs, of course, you know, all these projects throughout the years have been on older Call of Duties. This is going to be the first mod to try to get into a newer Call of Duty that has been released, in the last 4 years. Now, Call of Duty 4 was released, of course, back in 2007, 2008 era. I think it was 2007, but you know, you have to understand that this remaster was built with all the security and everything in mind. So all of the back-end code and all that kind of stuff. So that way this couldn't happen. In a way, it couldn't happen. But you really have to understand how complex this stuff is in the background for the developers. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like this video. Of course, if you did enjoy it, man, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited that this stuff is happening. Hopefully you guys are too. I'll see you guys in the next one to talk about some SM2. Can't wait, because they just came out with the new gameplay, and I haven't been able to make a video on it just yet. So hopefully I can here soon. All right, guys. Peace.